go ahead and get this set up. Hello, welcome. I think I'm kind of quiet. Let me bingo my audio. Oopsie, not that. Ooh. It's been a few days. I am very sleepy. Oh, I did not mean to do at here. I meant to do at streams. That was a... Just like, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, we're good to go. How you doing, Nord? They put the Maberchimer in the store. Okay. Alright, you guys want to watch me play Elden Ring, or do you want to watch me work? We could do some really cool, fun stuff, like, we could look at shader data. Isn't that interesting? This uses an emissive color of kind of like darkish blue, but only an emissive power of 1%. I mean, how odd. How utterly inconsequential. I've been working on this for the past week or so. I'll give you guys a little preview. I've been fucking around. I just ran the light mapper on this, and it finished while I was out doing HEMA stuff. I'm kind of curious what the results are, so we'll just take a look at it. Sorry to hear that, man. Just the usual stuff kind of getting you down. Also, Halo 2's editing kit takes too long to load. It's a little odd, right? That Halo 1 and Halo 3 load faster than Halo 2. Why is Halo 2 the slow one? What's that about? The Halo gamer fuel should definitely be in Curse Halo 3. That'd be a great idea, yeah. That's an improvement. Okay. That's certainly better than it was in the last build. I gotta fix the specularity. I don't know, bro. My man, how are you this specular? Maximum specularity. Fucking I hate Halo 2 shader engine so much. What is that? Who designed Halo 2 shaders? Why are they like this? Who hurt you? Ah, yes, this flat surface. Why don't we just triangle? Why is the specular like that? Oh, God. That's not so great, honestly. This light didn't output as much light as the other two lights. That's kind of weird. Yeah. Oh, my God. Yeah, I gotta fix that. I don't know what's up with that. Some of this looks okay. Some parts of it turned out about right. Like, that's... I mean, aside from the specularity, everything kind of looks about right. The green's a little stronger than it should be. The orange is kind of nice, though. Yeah, I think this is... I'm making progress in this project. Look at the water. It falls. Who put a... Why are these up here? Genuinely, what the fuck? Who put that up there? Was that me? Oh god, that was totally me. Why would I do that? What possessed me to do that? Thank you for the donation, Demon. How you doing, man? Return to the old tycoons like Zoo Tycoon. I played Zoo Tycoon when I was a little bitty kitty. It was like, that's probably when I was like in 8 to 10 years old. Anyways, let's play some Elden Ring now. I'll fix that lighting issue later. It's irritating, but it is what it is. The nose cut? Oh yeah, no, I busted my nose. It's actually not strictly because of HEMA, by the way. Right there. That is, I was grappling with a friend during a HEMA sparring match. We were just like, he wanted to grapple, and I was like, yeah, sure, why not, man? So we were grappling. We're both bad at grappling, And some bad things happened, and he accidentally headbutted me in the face, and it was hard enough that it knocked me to the ground, and blood went everywhere. I was like a fucking, I looked like a horror movie victim. I was just covered in blood. So I cleaned myself up and called it a night after that. That was a fun time. Let me find my control. Oh, my controller's in the other room. Oh no, it's not. It's over here. I gotta plug it in now. Is that? No, it is actually in the other room. I'll be right back. Gotta put that in there. Yeah. There we go. Controller activate. Guard break? Pretty much. More like face break. I'm just glad it didn't break my nose, because I was in the initial moment, like, you take the hit, you're kind of stunned for a second. Like, in that moment, like, directly after impact, I fell backwards. I was just kind of laying on the ground holding my face, and I was like completely disoriented for a second. And after a bit, I like rolled up, and I was like, oh fuck. And I was like, is my nose broken? And we checked it, and I was like, thank fuck. I don't have to go to the hospital today. That's good. That's the last thing I want to do. This controller's not working. Wonderful. We do love. Is it really? What's wrong? Controller? That's not good. Okay, we'll try again. Okay, it blinked. That's better. Maybe it'll actually work now. Yeah, there we go. I don't know why it didn't work the first time. That was weird. Dev hell lives on through Halo 2's editor. I won't be honest, Halo 2 is the least fun to work with. You know what the actual worst part about working with Halo 2 is? It's the organizational structure they chose. I'll, you know what? I'm gonna go into this a little. I'm gonna get into this a little bit real quick. So this is a one moment. I gotta minimize Elden Ring. Thank you. This is a program that lets me look at the data in a Halo 2 map. I hate the fact that, like, so for shaders, they're in scenarios shaders forerunner, etc. For bitmaps, they're in scenarios bitmaps. Now, the problem with this is, like, the organizational structure starts high up. So if you want to look at data for something, you have to, like, go up all the way to the top of the tree and then go back down the tree, but in the bitmaps folder instead of in the shaders folder. Like, it's way more traversal of folder structures than is reasonably necessary compared to Halo 1, where they just had it, like, all in a direct, like, it'll be like, you know, levels, Blood Gulch, and then the Blood Gulch folder has the bitmaps folder, the shaders folder, the structures folder, the light maps, all of it's in the Blood Gulch folder for Blood Gulch, as opposed to having to go up the tree and back down, and then, like, up the tree and back. Fucking, it's so fucking obnoxious. I actually hate the way they organized Halo 2. It's so fucking irritating to work in. I don't know. I think they realized it was a mistake because they kind of reverted that in Halo 3 a little bit. Worst game to mod, 10 out of 10. And I'm actually skipping that. When I make mods in Halo 2, I'm just gonna do it my way and not fucking even try and follow their structure. Not worth it. But anyways, last time we played was like over a week ago. I apologize. I got hurt and didn't want to stream because the Wednesday night when I got injured, I like came home and I thought about it for a little bit. I took an ibuprofen and I was like, my face hurts. I don't know if I can be entertaining for over an hour while my face is just like broken. So I decided to skip that one. I don't really know. Pelican. Windows 10 noises. Yeah. I don't really know where I should be going. Wait, did this change? Did something happen? It wasn't like sunset last time I was here. Is there day-night cycles now? Someone told me I couldn't actually get through this area without going down somehow, but I don't know how to go down either. I kind of just need, like, advice on what to do. I'm a little lost in the DLC right now. I want to go do stuff, but I can't seem to figure out how to do stuff. Yeah, Halo 2 Vista was way worse in terms of structure, by the way. Halo 2 MCC is better put together than Vista was, so it's to some degree it's an improvement, but God, I still don't want to work with it that much. All my old videos on Halo 2 are from the Halo 2 Vista builds, which were... Ugh. I don't think anyone is ever going to say Halo 2 Vista was a well put together game. It was a port done by a... Wasn't like the predecessor of 343 or something like that? Like, it was like a different studio. It wasn't quite 343 yet at the time. Can't go give advice on going down on YouTube. Damn. That is... Are we drawing the soda using the map cursor? I guess. Curse Halo. I haven't done it yet. There's multiple, like, fake curse Halos, basically, to put it, that way. I don't want to do Halo 2 because Halo 2's engine is way less feature complete than Halo 3. Halo 3 will just be a better experience. I think, like, basically, if I'm going to invest the time, I'm going to pick what's going to be best for, like, content, because it's going to take ages to finish it. So I'm going to use Halo 3's engine. Now, whether or not that ends up eventually being Halo 2 as well, I don't know. There's always a chance I just go back and do Halo 2 later, but it just depends on how I feel. Like, there's that whole thing, like, how would you put this? I make better content when I'm engaged fully with it. So there are snails. I've never seen these before. Hello, snail friend. Oh my gosh. Oh no, they're like evil. Oh, they're evil snails. This is so... I thought they were cute for a second. Damn it. Why can't it ever be cute? I wanted snail friends, but Miyazaki said no. Yeah, I feel like the best approach is going to be to take Halo 3's engine. Additionally, just because, I don't know, Halo 3, it feels like more of a finished game than Halo 2. Halo 2 is certainly a rushed game, and it feels very incomplete because of the fact that the campaign just ends, like, seemingly for no reason right in the middle of the story. I always thought that was kind of funny. How do I get down? Can I get down from here? Is this death? Instant death unavoidable? What if I land in the tree? I'm gonna try, fuck it. What else do I got? What do I got to lose, besides a rune arc? Yeah, I thought so. We do love Miyazaki and his, like, let's make this area actually hell. Just make it, like, the greatest hell of all time to navigate. Oh, you want to know where you're going? Oh, you want to be able to, like, navigate? No, you're not allowed to navigate. Certainly not allowed in my game. Yeah, there's been a lot of cut content restore people out there doing stuff with that, which is good. I think it's kind of fun. I actually do enjoy seeing what the dig site digs up. even if most of what it digs up is just like this random model lol. Hey, here's like a completely blocked out, unfinished, untextured map. Enjoy. And I'm like, oh, yep, that's what that is. Yeah, no, if anything, I would sooner port Halo 2's campaign to the Halo 3 engine for Cursed Halo 3 than I would probably go back to Cursed Halo 2. But, you know, never say never. Obviously, Cursed Halo getting as many updates as it did. When I made Cursed Halo 1, and the original build, I had no expectations for it to ever get a single update of any kind. I thought that was just going to be a one and done, boom, here it is, I'm done kind of thing. And then it ended up being, not only did people love it, but I also liked working on it. Because, for whatever reason, I like making horribly, horribly evil ideas come and, like, bringing them into reality. There's some, too, that I want to revisit. A lot of stuff in Cursed Halo 1 will probably be back in Cursed Halo 3, but I want to like take some ideas that I only briefly touched on, like the library math quiz. I could make that so much more evil. What if I made it like a full quiz, and like you got graded and everything, and during the entire quiz you're being constantly attacked by the Flood? So you have to think about math while you're shooting things, like for an extended period of time, not just 3 questions. I love this idea. I love that idea so much. I want to like do it like to the max next time. I want to make this the most like utterly horrible experience possible. How much longer of a hog can you make in Halo 3? That's a good question. I don't really know. I haven't tested the limits. Thanks for the donation, though. I think... Okay, so the most notable thing is the higher poly count. Secondarily, convex physics models are going to be way easier to work with. So theoretically, a lot longer. Additionally, Halo 3's engine allows for bigger maps, because Halo 2 is very limited on map file size. Oh god, that's gonna kill me if I don't move. Halo 2 is Halo 1 was very limited on map file size. There's actually a hard limit of 1,500 world units in every direction, I think. And anything bigger than that just fundamentally doesn't work. Like, it won't import. I was told, like, Khan, that he's a modder who's a very smart man. He said that you can actually override that limit in Halo 1 and like hack it to be bigger, but it's not worth the effort. It's like too fucking that's getting into like data hacking, and I don't want to do that. I think I found where I was supposed to go finally. That's at least good. Yeah, no, I realistically if you guys remember the Desert Warthog for Halo 2 versus the Desert Warthog for Halo 1. Desert Warthog in Halo 2 was actually a lot longer, and it was in a straight line. Versus Halo 1 Desert Warthog, which I actually had to make it curve in multiple... Like, I had to make it S-bend through a desert because I needed to maximize my space. So, yeah. Oh, let me make it a little bit... Sorry, I forgot I needed to tweak my audio settings. That's my bad. I always forget, because when I stream, I want the microphone turned up, and when I record, I want the microphone turned down. So I have to go and change it all the time. New CG. Yeah, those are fine. I know a lot of people... Okay, all right. Here's my hot take of the day. A lot of people complain about like anniversary graphics in Halo and how like, oh, it's not accurate. You know, they changed this one thing. I'll be actually, and I'm just like, bro, there's a button. You could just not use the anniversary graphics if you don't like them. I find what sucks is like the PTDE situation where they took the original game off of Steam to put the remaster up. That's gay. I hate that. But if they just have both, especially with Halo 1 and Halo 2, where you can hit a button to go back to old graphics, honestly, it's better. It's just better. Like, you get the option, and that's more than enough. Like, I find the the extreme criticism of that to be really, really obnoxious. Same thing with Demon Souls remake. I think the Demon Souls remake is very cool. And you know what? If you want to play old Demon Souls, it still fucking exists. You can just grab that bad boy and boot her on up. Anyways, I don't know what's with the bouncy boy, the bouncy balls, death bouncy ball. I kind of want bouncy balls, man. That'd be a fun build. Can we have a bouncy ball build? Ow, stop that. Very bad. Poke you good. Oh god, there's 2 dogs. I'm not ready for that. Who let the dogs out? Oh god, it broke my guard! That dog was too powerful. H2A looks amazing. I found both to be kind of nice. I will say that, on the whole, I prefer the old graphic styles just because I like old graphics. I don't know. I'm a fucking boomer. Bouncy balls. Death bouncy balls. They're not very accurate, are they? They just kind of go everywhere. It's kind of terrible, actually. Oh, one of those dudes. Hey, a skidoo. We got a skidoo. That's always nice. Alright, kill this guy. Those are so not useful. They don't really seem to hit anything. Whoa. Mr. Going straight through shields. Alright, thank you. Remaking elites into brutes with how they move and act. Huh. That's fair. I will say, one thing notable about CEA graphics that I didn't like was they removed shield flares. This is something very specific to Halo 1's design that I did find they fucked up. Once again, it's like one of the few things that gameplay-wise mattered. In Halo 1, when you shoot a shield, it's a really, really bright effect. Like, you can see it all over the character's body, and you know, okay, that guy has a shield. The MCC, like, CEA graphics kind of made the shield effects really muted. And you couldn't tell sometimes. It was a little tough. That is one, like, valid criticism of, like, this affects gameplay. This should probably not be like this. Oh my god. Ah! He's back! His friend is here now. Horny warrior sword. I don't know if I can use that on stream. Hey, give me the freebie. Oh my god, Skidoo? Skidoo? Oh no, we got revered. That's good. Both those good. That can upgrade Pepsi. Man, it's been a whole week since I've used Pepsi to kill something. Pepsi's probably thirsty for blood today. Making the Dawn look like their new frigate. Didn't know about that. I wasn't aware that they retconned those things. I always thought the ships in Halo looked cool. The Pillar of Autumn and the Something of Dawn, both very cool looking humanized spaceships. I have not played Halo 4 or Halo 5, so I literally have no fucking idea who John Locke is, other than a character from Lost. I'm sure that's exactly who it is, right? Wow, they have a lot of health. Least tanky Elden Ring DLC enemy. Be like. Ow. This would be fun. Guess we just send this. You are not missing much, I imagine. No, I'm a Halo purist. I say that the last Halo game was ODST. Technically Reach as well. Reach got that retcon, though. So, apparently Halo Studios thing got announced, like, last week. Wasn't really much of an announcement other than, like, we're gonna continue to start, or continue to do the same thing we were already doing, just under a new name. Like, what was the point, exactly? Why even change the name of 343 if they're not gonna actually change how they're doing anything? My understanding of what the problem with Halo lately has been is that they don't hire dedicated developers like they're supposed to. Which, you know, wow, it's almost like you kind of need dedicated developers to make a good game. That's such a shocking revelation, I don't know. Ancient Dragon from DS2 versus A? A what? Spammer. Yeah, I don't dislike 343 that much. Oh, let's put it this way. I like some of the developers who work on MCC. I like the developers who work on MCC. You know who you are, I guess. I don't know much about like the Infinite development team. I don't know much about the management. I do think that MCC should get more funding and should be their focus. It's the best part. That's not just an opinion. That's a fact. MCC devs should be $400K a year salary. And they should have infinite funding to make content and fix the mod tools. They're gonna give people who know how to use AF5. I also, okay, this is a super hot take. This is like the fucking like boiling molten lava take. Moving off of the Blam engine is the worst thing you could do for Halo. Because Halo has like a real specific game feel. And part of that is using the Halo engine. Unreal has like a game feel. I've always felt like Unreal games feel real stiff. Like controls wise. Great examples. I mean, to be fair, I haven't played a lot of new Unreal games. I'm just thinking like Gears of War, Unreal Tournament. And I mean, for Unreal Tournament, you want the controls to be stiff. That's a game that like you want bouncing back and forth like a fucking pinball. I don't want Halo to feel like that. I don't want Halo to feel like that. I want Halo to feel like it would be like if Elden Ring was moved to the Unreal Engine. It would feel wrong. It really wouldn't feel right, I don't think. It's just a combination of like why is there a, this is a meme, isn't it? This is gonna, it's fucking invisible. I thought it was a bug. It's actually just invisible, isn't it? Let me get some throwing knives. Yeah, of course it is. Okay. Follow the rolling ball. Well, I guess we're fine. there we go. I thought it was a bug. I was like, uh-oh, game bug. And then it was like, oh no, it's actually supposed to be like that. Okay. We do love upgrades for Pepsi, so I'm happy about that. Looks like I need to go... where exactly do I need to go? I need to sit in the chair. It is me, the Sovereign. Apparently Dragon's Dogma got some updates. Might be worth playing again. Dragon's Dogma 2 specifically, I mean. There's that. I guess I go back down, keep going down, I guess. My goal is to get to the bottom of the place. Infinite don't have such painful aiming on controllers. I am not really a Halo on controllers guy, personally. My first Halo game proper was Halo PC, so mouse and keyboard forever. But I understand that Halo has kind of always been both. Halo should always support both mouse and keyboard and controller equally. So, you know, they should make that better if it's kind of shitty. But I also understand it's hard to balance because, like, you got to give controllers some amount of, like, target magnetism, but you can't give it too much because you don't want it to be, like, ridiculously unfair. So it's like, this is like a weird middle ground they have to find. Oh my god. Thank you. Fucking assholes. Ah! I wanted to heal. Thank you. Yeah, that's what I was hearing. Someone made a very, like, in-depth video talking about what went wrong with Halo and, like, 343, and it basically boils down to not hiring permanent, like, employees to build a game. I can't imagine being handed a half-finished game, like, with nobody on your team, like, knowing, like, just being handed a half-finished game and saying, people saying, finish this. Like, how the no. How the fuck are you supposed to do that and make it good? Like, you have no idea what plans they had in place, how they wanted things to work. You just have, like, a fucking half a game. It sucks. It's a bad idea. Imagine doing it multiple times, too. I imagine it happened, like, probably multiple fucking times along the way. Get cracking. Well, down we go. Oh, this might be a boss arena, because I got a little summon dude here. Boss? Oh, no, we're not. We're not doing that. Bitch, you thought? I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I don't think so. We're going this way. That's a death cliff. Okay, that's a death cliff. Oh, dear. How do I get out of here? Ooh, let's not. Let's just not. 4-head. 8-head. Oh, what's that? Oh, Grace. Piece of candy. Wait, I've already been here? Huh? That's mildly confusing. How have I already been here? This is... Oh. This is wrapped back around? What the fuck? This is so confusing. I hate this area so much. How the fuck are you supposed to navigate this? Oh, Jesus. Well, nah, I'm good. Chief should have died in 3. Chief probably shouldn't have come back. You're right about that, but ain't no fixing that now. So, where the fuck do I go in this game? We kind of just went in a gigantic circle, and now I'm lost. Anyone got some, like, advice? Any Elden Ring players out there be like, hey, here's an idea. Message praised, baby. It's a new price? Yeah. No, back in the day, like, how a game company is supposed to be run and how good game companies are run still to this day, you find someone who's good at doing something, and then you hire them, and then you pay them, like, good amounts of money, like, not insane, but, like a livable wage to make stuff for you. And then you get to know them. You're let's say you're a game designer, like lead designer, and you're like, you have Mark who's worked at the company for 10 years, and you know exactly what Mark's good at and like how Mark makes stuff, and Mark knows what you want because you and Mark know each other. Then you can make really good games. But if you just hire a different person every 12 months to replace Mark, every single person's going to give you different fucking shit because like you don't know each other, and like it's hard to communicate exact things in like art, especially. So, that's how old games were made. That's how games should be made. Microsoft doing this dumb contracting shit so they don't have to pay proper benefits. That's why Halo sucks now. Yeah, I don't know where I'm going. I thought I was making progress. Oh yeah, what's more important than money? Making something beautiful that millions of people will enjoy and like celebrate for dozens of years and no, that's not worth anything. Just 10% profit, please. Thank you very much. Where the fuck do I go? Me trying to play Elden Ring.exe. Can I stand on this? Yes, but it doesn't really help me that much. Okay, well. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, jeez. That's scary. Who's shooting at? Oh, there's like an archer up there. Okay. How do I get up there? Thank you. Appreciate it. How's your evening? Pretty good. How's it going? Playing Elden Ring, and as always, I'm complaining that I can't figure out where to go because this DLC is as obtuse as humanly possible. Actually, Miyazaki's beyond human. As obtuse as Miyazaki-ly possible. Oh, there's an elevator. That will probably take me somewhere. We can only hope, at least. They have some genuinely smart and, like, cool people out there. Once again, I mentioned the MCC developers. They are cool. They actually like Halo, and they actually want to make Halo better. But they don't really have the support that they need. That looks like an annoying maze. Okay, that's not what I need right there. Elevator, but horse allowed. Yeah, horse elevator. Have I been here before? Oh god, this DLC. Hello. Have I fought you yet? You look new to me. And now you're gonna look dead. Golden Eagle Man. Oh. Can I have those talon feet and just kick people? That sounds like fun. Did you find the Crucible Knight? I have no idea. Maybe. Divine bird feathers. Oh. Wait, really? The lead creative designer has a fear of guns? Bruh. 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 That can't be real. I don't believe that. I don't want to believe that. I want to believe you're trolling right now, but then again. Yeah, next okay, hold up, but what about a based version of this where the next Halo game is like kung fu oriented and like Master Chief like becomes a Shaolin monk and he learns the way of Aikido. And he just Aikidos the Covenant into submission. That would actually be based. Let's do that. Let's do that. Come on. I know, I am talking shit. That's insane. I want Master Chief to be voiced by, what's his face? Aikido man? Aikido movie star man? I always forget his fucking name. You guys know who I'm talking about. I want him to be Master Chief. John Segal. Yeah. We need this. Yes. Oh! I'm the best. I always hit the wrong one though. I have to restart the whole game because of that. John Segal, 117. We're spelling the DLC. The bouncing balls. I would love to have those. Bruh. Oh, you mean the feathers or something like that? I really want the bouncy balls. That sounds like the best build ever, a bouncy ball build. That's real sad. Yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and tell you I'm like some gun expert, but the idea of someone being like anti-gun making a Halo game. What were they thinking? Oh, good. All right, we're good. That would be like someone who doesn't like medieval stuff making a fucking Souls game. Also, I like the idea that the Halo guns are science fiction-y. Bro, the battle rifle kind of just looks like an M16 with some, like, a little bit of like a twist on the layout of it. It's like, it's kind of just looks like a gun. It kind of is just a gun. Like, shotgun too to some degree. Caseless ammo, yeah. The mysterious SMG with caseless ammo, I do love that. Alright, so I'm fucking somewhere in this game. I don't know where I am, but I'm somewhere. This is very pretty, though. I'll give it that. For all the annoying navigation problems, Elden Ring's DLC continues to be like a really beautiful, like surreal environment. Yeah, the pistol as well, you're right. Especially the Halo 2 Magnum. That thing was just like gun.exe. What can I do from here? I guess I can descend finally. Oh. Okay. Oh. Yeah, I was gonna say, something I've definitely noticed, when I see clips of the new Halo games, I always really hate the new designs and, like, sound effects they use. They never have that punchiness that they need to, like, really be, like, to sound right, you know what I mean? Anyone else have that feeling? Like, they're, like, overly, they over-design a lot of stuff. Like, comparing the Halo 3 assault rifle to the Halo Reach assault rifle, ew. They just, like, over-designed the ever-loving shit out of it to the point where it just doesn't really have any, like, personality, you know? Ah. There we go. No, I'd like to... Yeah, thank you. I'm gonna use my giant club for a little bit. Love my club. We love the club. Time to go clubbing. Okay, continuing downward to the unknown area. Feels a little generic. Yeah, it just feels like it doesn't have punchiness. Like, punchiness is really important with, like, game design. You want your sound effects to really pop. And a lot of times they're just, like, I don't know, the newer sound design seems a little, you know. The look? Hey, it's fair. I mean, you're allowed to... everyone has different opinions about it. I personally find I like the simpler designs. The Halo 3 seemed to get the perfect balance, in my opinion, of, like... The designs are simple. They have really nice silhouettes. And yet they look detailed enough to be believable. Halo 1 was a little too flat because it was an Xbox One game, of course, so it's a little flat. Halo 2 was a little blurry because Halo 2 used lower resolution textures because they didn't have enough memory to, like, make the game look good. And then Halo 3 had that combination of, like, detail and, like, resolution to make it look perfect. And I felt like that was like the peak of design for Halo. And then Halo Reach, they just decided to over design things and, like, really, like, just put a lot of unnecessary stuff in, you know. The Halo 2 pistol? Yeah, the Halo 2 Magnum, it's not the Halo 1 Magnum. I think the reason it's hated so much is because it's so fucking bad in that game. Though, to be fair, the Halo 3 pistol's also bad, but people don't hate that. Oh, boss. Oh, it's him again. He's back. He returns. I'm gonna summon my dude real quick. I'll be right back. Get out my other weapon, too. It's better for these kinds of fights. Thank you. Oh, hi there. Don't you hit my boy! He's my boy! Don't you do that. Stop that. Oh, you're going to suffer now. You hit Pepsi, I hit you. Oh, there's a basilisk. Why is there basilisks? Oh, it's a fucking Deathblight version? That's OP. I don't like that. I don't like that! I don't like that. Oh, that's significantly more cursed than I thought it was going to be. Stop that! Go away! Fuck. I'm in so much trouble right now. My life is about to be ended very soon. Can I, like, get the Deathblight Talisman on without dying here? Is it... Oh, God. Oh, jeez. I guess they Whoa. Hey there, buddy. Ah! Oh boy, he hurt me a little bit. My body's a little broke. No, don't hurt Pepsi. Ah, you bitch! How dare you? Oh my god. Okay, yeah. Every status effect known to man. That's a good description. I need to use a rune arc and plan around that specific Deathblight phase by adding a Deathblight Talisman. Do I even have a Deathblight Talisman? Raises focus. Does that raise the Deathblight thing? What? That'd be vitality, isn't it? I don't have one, do I? That sucks. I kind of wish I had one. You can't suffer Deathblight twice, so I can't I can't use that. We get to use Torrent. Oh, you can use Torrent? I didn't know that. Dang. I wish I had the Deathblight Talisman. That'd be fucking awesome here. Only time in history would be awesome. Alright, it was over here. Yeah, this is the... Okay, this is the boss room. Let's just try that again. I'm gonna use a... rune art. We could also use arrows. Arrows are always good. Poison this bad boy. Yeah, why not? Let's poison the bad boy. Oh, come on, I want my stuff back. Chill, dude. Jesus. Oh my god, what is happening? I just gotta keep his attention so he doesn't hit the boy. Okay, this is where I run away. Ah, God, that just did like all my shit instantly. Come on. Oh. There was literally nowhere to go. It completely covered the whole arena. Okay, I do actually need... Where did Vitality Talisman at? Clearly it's required for this. What's my favorite soda? Right now it's this Arizona drink I kind of like, but you know, just depends. Depends on the day. How's the head wound? Totally fine. It was more of a nose wound. Like I got bashed in the middle of the fucking nose, and like, I'll bring that back up. I'll bring that. I got like hit right in the face and it busted my nose open. But I didn't like get. There wasn't like any major problems. It wasn't like a concussion. It just really fucking hurt. Shit sucks. Torrent gets upgraded when you use Revered Spirit Ashes, from what I remember. Can I use... Let's go ahead and warp to... I have absolutely no idea with this. Do I have runes? Let me go ahead and just grab my runes and get out of there. I'll use it. I'll just do a good old-fashioned save and quit. I'm not doing this guy without a Vitality Talisman. He just kind of can insta-kill you, which is not really my favorite. Gonna be honest, Deathlight, could have done without it as a mechanic. It kind of sucks. It just feels bad because it's like, oh, if this bar fills up, you just instantly die. And most enemies that fill that bar either fill it really fast or they don't fill it at all. So it kind of never feels like well balanced, you know? Oh, you can't save and quit this fight? This is the only fight in the game you can't save and quit? Miyazaki, why? What are you doing? That's cursed. Don't tell me this is like completely fucked. Best Vitality Talisman is in Lake of Rot. Alright, well, I'll go. I guess I'm heading there. Alright, we're good. Apparently you can just lull them out. Almost. I need like a little more. What's this do? Use FP to increase attack and defense. Isn't this a spell? Huh. Goofy, yeah. I don't know why I used that. That was the wrong call. Use one of these. He must have watched your Cursed Halo content and decided to take notes. There are no bosses in Cursed Halo yet. Golden Bow consumable. Because we needed a consumable version, because there wasn't enough versions of that spell yet. I'm gonna go with... Yeah, Dexterity. Why not? Dexterity. Let's go get the Lake of Rot talisman, if I can even find Lake of Rot. Where the fuck is Lake of Rot? Noxtella. I haven't even been to Noxtella. Bruh. I guess we're going to Noxtella. Fucking, what else am I gonna do? How do we get there? How do you get there? How do I get there? Do I have to do Ronnie's quest? I don't want to do that. Isn't that it? That's not it. That's Moog's place. This is the Moog mausoleum. I have done that, obviously. I think this is where Noxtella is right here, right? Boss fights in Halo? I don't know. I have some ideas. But I'm not going to spill the beans. That's for you guys to find out later. Not Noxtella, Ainsel River. I think it's Noxtella, though. Oh, wait, I have to go to... Oh, yeah, the end of Nox... Yeah, you're right. I kind of know where you're talking about now. It's, post Mimic Tier. Here, I think. Yeah. I remember. I didn't get the mushrooms, no. I remember now, though. Why do you want the Vitality Talisman? Because this boss death blights me instantaneously if I get hit, and I don't really want to fight the boss like that. I'd like to have a talisman that makes me immune, or not immune, but like harder to death blight, so that doesn't happen. Death blight. Oh boy. Why though? Video games. Oh. I don't think a lot of shooters do boss fights very well. It's very commonly an issue. Just grabbing that before I head. We're gonna go kill the gargoyles, which means I need to get a bonky weapon because they're bonkable. Their bonkability factor is high. Destiny 2. Oh, I never played them. They did not seem like my kind of game. You need the basic version from Stormveil? Yeah, but I kind of want the decent version. Especially because of my fashion being my fashion. I don't really want to, like... If I kind of need the good one. I don't have much resist. Oh, Jesus. I really misinterpreted that jump entirely. Yeah, I've got my addictive MMO problem. I like playing old school RuneScape. Currently on a break from it. Old school RuneScape is one of those games you play a bunch of for a few months, and then you don't play it anymore for a year, and then you play it again for a couple months, you know, on and off. I'm currently off the game, but I could see myself coming back and playing some more at some point, especially when they release a new raid. I'd be all over that. New raid be good. Oh! Gargoyles in the ugly. Yeah, that gargoyles run was terrible. Likely edge. Alright. Come on, Pepsi. Send him to Brazil. How did you miss? You silly man. Ow. Come back here. Stop. Ah, these are annoyingly fast. I can't actually catch him. What the fuck? Oh, of course, as soon as I started healing. They keep missing me in really awkward ways. That'll work. You know, this boss fight really does suck. Like, I've always kind of disliked this fight. They hop around so much, and they just have these jank-ass hitboxes. Alright, Pepsi, let's get him. Easy, easy, easy. That really was like 12 misses in a row, though. I remember hating this fight, especially on the first playthrough, because I was not optimized or ready for the fight. But, like, I just... I just kept trying to beat it for ages, and eventually just brute force through it. Yeah, I remembered as soon as, like, I remembered the routes to get there, it was all fine. We're gonna go... A Twin Blade has strength scaling. You know, I could do that. I don't really have a Twin Blade weapon, do I? I got the Meme Spear. Or even is it? Yeah, not really. I don't know if I really want to use a weapon like this. It's kind of cool, but I think I like my smashy smashy. And my pokey pokey as well. My hokey pokey, even. Cowboy elites with cowboy plasma weapons and taller hats the higher the rank. Jesus. Sounds funny. Can we get a plasma revolver? We need one of those. Yeah, why not? Let's do fire grease. Bonk. Bonk. We do love bonking. And energy sword that's an actual sword. We kind of already did that. That was in Halo, Cursed Halo. Again. The Dark Moon Blade Falchion Elite. Every single person who saw that, I swear to God, like, you know, a lot of the references in Cursed Halo, most people will get them, but there's 2 Dark Souls references in Cursed Halo that nobody fucking ever understands. They always think, oh, it's a lightsaber. I'm just like, no, what? It's a falchion, come on! And the other one is the Wraiths with the Homing Crystal Soul Mass attack, which I thought was funny, and like nobody recognizes it. Beam Magnum. Sounds fun. Oh god, this isn't fun though. I don't like this. Give me the warming stone. I actually really would like to have a proper Zweihander. In theory, it's possible. In practice, we'll see. Unknown. In practice, unknown. But in theory, possible. I would enjoy that. Especially now that I'm like a lot better at animating, I could probably animate that nicely. Sin's Fortress, oh boy. Just add Sin's Fortress. I mean, why not, right? Probably wouldn't be that hard in Halo, though. Part of what makes that hard is Dark Souls, you know, Dark Souls combat on tiny little ramps and stuff is generally tough. B-gun? Oh, God. I kind of want to make a penciler. It's like a needler that shoots pencils. And then it goes pencil. And then to reload it, you have to load pencils in, and it sharpens them. Like a pencil sharpener. That'd be like the ideal weapon. Mechanically, though, it'd probably just be about the same as a needler without homing. I'd have to figure out something fun mechanically for that as well. That's a big thing about like Cursed Halo design, is trying to make every weapon have a mechanical, like giving every weapon a unique mechanical attribute along with a joke. Like that's my goal. And also trying not to rely too much on reference humor. I do like a little reference humor here and there, but trying to avoid like it's a lot of people fall into the fallacy of like, oh, the random funny, and just like, I'll make Master Chief into SpongeBob, and I'll make all the elites into Thanos, and I'll make all of the grunts into Shrek, and like that's all they do, and it just gets to a point where it's like, it's not really funny, it's just dumb. Like, you could do a little bit as a spice, but you don't want to dump like a whole gallon of salt onto somebody with that, you know. It's gotta get used sparingly. It's very hard to do, you know. Yeah, no, it's so funny that there's no mod function. The first time I made a mod function, I did it recursively, just not really thinking about it that much. Do you know how big the Halo stack size is for scripting? Put it this way. A recursive modulo function doing like mod 30 causes a stack overflow and crashes the whole game. Oh boy. What a cool engine. I actually had stack issues. This is a fun programming fact. There is a thing in the Halo scripting language called a conditional brace or whatever the fuck. And it's like a switch statement, but in Lisp before effectively. Unfortunately, every layer of the condition is treated as a function call, like in the stack. So every condition in the switch adds 1 to the stack size. So a condition statement bigger than like 20 will crash the game. How useful. So the smart approach to dealing with this is to just use if else. Just don't play that game at all. Use a giant list of if statements. It's safer. God, Halo's engine is so funny sometimes. Oh yeah, I program Halo script in Notepad. Trust me, I do use, when I'm programming something like C#, I use Visual Studio or any IDE basically. Halo script, I don't know why. It might just be a familiarity thing, but I'm just like, yeah, Notepad is fine. I shouldn't do it. I will not say it's smart. It might just be at this point I'm so used to it. And also it's funny. People always comment on that, and I'm like, yeah, I program in Notepad. What's the problem? At this point, it's a joke, and I'm used to it, so I'm just gonna keep doing it. I'm fairly good at writing Halo script anyway, so like, okay, I'm gonna say this is definitely one of those moments where I'm gonna say something that's a little ego, but like, I'm probably one of the best Halo script code writers, like, out there. Like, not a lot of people do complex stuff with Halo scripts, and I've done a fair few like complex systems with it to the point where I'm pretty confident I know what can and can't be done. I would say I'm probably up there. Like, there are definitely some developers that are probably better than me, but you know, I'm somewhere on that list, I imagine. All right, let's deal with this problem. Oh, he can't actually hit me from underneath. That's kind of funny. Hi, buddy. How you doing? Got him. Shotgun blast. Let's go. That's telling on yourself. No, I mean, just in general. I don't like to be like, I'm the best at X. It's just bad for you, like, to think that way in general. It leads to being very what's the word? There's like a word for like stubborn egotism that you don't want to. If you think like that, you become like that. So I try not to. But occasionally I'm just like, No, there's not a lot of people who are good at Halo scripts, and I'm pretty good at it. So hey, you know. Time to shoot ants, because I'm the best Elden Ring player in the world. There's no one who's as good. Arrogant, thank you. Yes, that was what I was looking for. No, okay. I mean, every time I do stuff, I learn new things. There's a lot of weird tweaks and stuff you can do with Halo script. I wish there was a way to manipulate object lists properly. Currently, I use like fake arrays and stuff like that they work, but they're not pretty. Get a job at Bungie, bruh. I'd rather not. I mean, the issue wouldn't be like, you know, all right. If a game studio wanted to pay me money to make a like Cursed Halo-ish game for them, like not actually Cursed Halo, but like a game that uses mechanics of Cursed Halo and makes things fun, I'd be willing to do that if they were willing to hire me for it. But no. I'm quite happy doing what I do right now, so probably would prefer to just keep it the way it is. But I'm not saying I wouldn't think about it. I could imagine making Cursed Halo, but not Halo, you know? You know, there was one time, Rooster Teeth contacted me asking me to make stuff for them. We kind of started, like, hashing something out, but then Rooster Teeth exploded, so it kind of went out the window when that happened. It would have been interesting if that had worked out. It's kind of a shame. I did like Rooster Teeth. I did not watch a lot of the stuff they made. I would occasionally see like some of their bits, like their animations and stuff were great. But like, you know, they were a very big company at one point, and they did a lot of weird shit, and I did not know like half of it. Okay, where am I? So I'm here. Why am I here again? I need something. I need the vitality thing. I don't know where it is. I kind of forgot why I was going in this direction to begin with. Ow. Ow. Time to bonk. No, they were very cool. They like I had some good discussions with them, but like halfway through planning things, it sort of just went off. Like their company got into trouble, and that was about that, you know. Somehow they convince people Ruby. I have always heard people say Ruby bad, but I don't know anything about it. I have zero fucking context, so I don't know, dude. Yeah, it's gonna be a Dreamcast exclusive, and it's gonna require a physical console. I'm gonna have like cheat protection in, so if you try to emulate it, it sends me your address, name, social security number, and bank account. It's gonna be great. Yeah, how about this timeline? Cursed Halo 3 comes out, and it's literally just a botnet. And then I'm like, I hacked my viewers! Teehee! Mr. Beast! And the thumbnail will be like the Mr. Beast, like, can my viewers figure out that I rootkitted their computers? Oh, poggers! That's the ultimate Inferno timeline. Let's do that. Nord, you can help me out with that. You got some background in security. You can help me with that. Oh god, I'm being attacked. Let me just have these glowy poops. Yay, got them. Jump over that. I've just been hearing bad thing after bad thing about him. You know, it's funny because I've always had like this feeling like Mr. Beast always seemed like this really fake person to me. He always seemed like one of those influencers that I don't like, but I couldn't really put my finger on why. And I was always like, you know, I don't really like him, but I'm not gonna like come out and say I think this guy's fake and weird. But I was right. I was fucking right. I should have said it. I always thought he was kind of So I was like, I don't like this guy. He's kind of. Turns out he was actually a shitbag all along. Yeah. A battle royale who gets to... Yes. If you die in the battle royale, it just wipes your hard drive. That's like the ultimate game. Isn't that just de novo? That's Curse Halo 3, now with de novo anti-cheat. Yeah. The thing that I always noticed about his content specifically was that it was always around money. It was never like about anything else. It always seemed like you'd see a thumbnail for a Mr. Beast video, it'd be like, I gave away $20 bajillion, and it's like, it doesn't come from some genuine place of like, I find this interesting, or I came up with this cool challenge. Just like, money. It's always money, and I think that attracts a lot of people because, I mean, fuck it, the world sucks and people need money. That always kind of seems a little skeevy to me. It's funny because I always had that feeling like I don't like this guy, but I can't put my finger on why. And now I have some like context for why finally, you know? By the way, this stream is sponsored by Lunchly. Get your Lunchly today. Gonna be afraid of Cursed Halo 3. Don't worry. It's gonna be totally fine. It's gonna be, I'm a dolphin. Click me, I'm a dolphin. I'm not a virus.exe. Heart. Mr. Beast grenade where cash comes out. Yeah, it's like, I gave the Covenant $3 million for if they could survive, and then Master Chief kills them all. That's the video. Yes, no, bad people do good things all the time. That is, you know, lots of things that, and we're gonna, you know, I'm gonna stop, but there were people in history who maybe, created, fascist dictatorships, and some of the things under those fascist dictatorships, like the research they did, ended up being good for us in the long run. That doesn't make it right. Just to use a specific example that we should probably just stop right there and not go any further on. Anyways, we're at the Lake of Rot. Welcome to Detroit, everybody. Let's go find an item. The grenade is primable. Oof. So, in theory, there is a talisman around here I want. Yeah, I mean, that also, to be specific. But just in general, and this can apply to, like, multiple countries throughout history. I mean, fuck, like, basically every country throughout history has done good things, and then done bad things with those good things. Add Optimus Prime. See, I am trying to avoid that. That is a big thing of, like, reference humor is only funny when it's sprinkled in at random. If your entire mod is just adding Shrek, adding every character from Shrek to the game, it's significantly less funny than if just, like, there's one Shrek boss fight hidden somewhere on a level, as opposed to every enemy being Shrek, you know? You gotta be careful. I'm gonna try and be very restrained in the reference humor category. I don't want the entire mod to be Captain America saying, I get that reference. Just like that GIF 100 times. Naked Thanos. To be fair, Naked Thanos was a 1 in 200 chance from a grenade. And also, it was shock humor, I'll admit. Sometimes shock humor is funny. Once again, very, very... it's like salt. You sprinkle it on top of something else that's already kind of funny, and it makes it a little more funny. The entire Shrek movie went really fast. That's actually feasibly possible. I don't know the limit for video in... So you can technically import video into Halo 3 as a bitmap sequence. The question is, I don't know how many frames you're allowed to have before it breaks. I think it's probably somewhere in the realm of like 400 frames, which would give you 15 seconds of video approximately. You could lower the frame rate and get more. You can lower the resolution, probably get more that way too. So like you can feasibly have let's just put it this way. I will probably oh god, I'm gonna die. Rest of the yeah. Rest. No, I can feasibly put part of a Rickroll into Cursed Halo as a piece of video that can be played. And I probably will. So yeah, stuff like that. Flashbang plus Strike Me. There's a bit in the Cursed Halo document for like things I want to do. There is a bit in there to recreate the entire big guy for you scene on a Pelican. I don't know if I'm gonna manage to do that. That's a lot of work. I'd have to it's like a long ass cutscene and it's like a lot of moving objects and like complex systems. But I really want to do that. That sounds like an amazing bit. If you take that helmet off, will you die? Bitmap is a weird format. Well, they're Halo bitmaps. They're not. Halo bitmaps are technically DDSs, Nord. They're just called .bitmap because they are like a container that has the DDS data in it. So, something like that. Halo bitmaps are like proprietary DDS containers, effectively. Just open the campaign with that. I don't know. I'd have to do it on a level that has like a Pelican flight. Maybe like the desert level where you fly in a Pelican. Like have it during that. I'm looking for this talisman. I still don't think I found it. Anyone want to give me some like pro gamer directions to find the talisman I'm looking for? Or we can just wander around in Lake of Rot all day. I mean, I'm okay with that. I'm a little tired. I probably don't have the energy to fight a lot of bosses today. I know I always say I'm tired every time I stream. I apologize for that, but it's usually because I stream after I do physical activities that cause me to become exhausted. That kind of thing. Let's see. How do you make the Pelican get sheared and dragged by two aircrafts, though? There's this program called 3ds Max, and anything I can imagine can become reality. I'm like Thanos, sort of. I'm like Thanos, but way shitter and slower. It takes a long time. You can just do this. I have to fucking sit there and animate for 12 hours! It does kind of suck, but, I might just, like, cut the cutscene at some... I won't... I may end up doing part of it or something. Just like I said, it's... Cursed Halo 3's document right now is just, like, ideas guy, and as I start to build it, I will, like, hone in on things and, like, figure out how to implement them in more reasonable ways. There's a funny bull man next to the talisman near the entrance to the lake, I think. Okay. Take a look at that. Oh my gosh, jeez. I'm up here now. Can I jump down from here without dying? I have a feeling the answer is no. Next to the cliff dropped by the ancestral follower. Got it. Somewhere around here? Fuck it, I'll just jump down there and find out. I like butterflies. Yeah, I did. Someone mentioned having a tower defense minigame in there, and I threw that in my ideas document. Doesn't mean any kind of like guarantees, but it does mean the idea of having a tower defense section right in the middle of a campaign mission with no warning sounded hilarious. Like, you're just right in the middle of like let's say the mission where you get dropped off that you fight the two scarabs at the end, like that mission. Just like halfway through the mission, just fucking suddenly you just get a tutorial for a tower defense mini game, and you have to do that. It's so fucking funny. Yeah. I get that. It does seem funny. I like the idea of like this is the whole thing with like. One of the things a lot of people seem to like was how in Cursed Halo again, we just had a kart racing minigame dead in the middle of the campaign with no fucking warning whatsoever. The shock factor of like what the fuck is happening and then realizing it's a fully fledged minigame that works, that seemed to get people. That seemed to like really be funny for a lot of players. So I like that idea of like just suddenly something completely completely like tangential happens and you're just like, oh, okay, this is a thing now and I have to live with this. It seems kind of great. I like that concept. So I'll probably expand upon that in the future. Not in Halo 1 though, because in Halo 1 can't afford any more things in it. I think we actually pushed Halo 1's engine to its complete fucking limits multiple times. I don't know if I could reasonably be adding any more content to Cursed Halo 1. It's just so full. It's so full. So full of soup. Yep, that's not what I'm looking for. How hard would it be to recreate Minecraft in Halo 3? We kind of already did that a little bit with the mod. Okay. Full CC. No, I don't want to overstay its welcome. I actually think the Halo Kart minigame in Cursed Halo 1 should probably have ended one race sooner. I think a lot of players are tired of it by the time they get to the last race. But I wanted to add 5 races to make it feel more complete. I think 4 would have been the correct number, like retrospectively looking at it. But you know, that's like one of those things. Yeah, the Woodland Mansion. You did a really good job with that too. That one, I actually think that in terms of like a CTF game, yours plays the best possibly, Nord. It's definitely the easiest to navigate too because you made the floor non-destructible. Where I was just like, destructible floors, please. Let's make this completely cursed. I couldn't help myself. I just wanted that shit. Right now, we're currently working on a short-term project that should be out soon. That's just like a fun little idea I had. After that, me and Nord are working on something for a little bit, and then Cursed Halo will start development alongside that at some point too. Basically, I got multiple things going at the same time, which is kind of how I always operate. Oh, like a blue thing. That spleef map is fun. You know what's funny? Okay, so just to give some extra information, the thing I'm working on right now is I'm porting every mod I made as a kid to MCC as a one giant map pack, and fixing them so they work well. One of the mods I made as a kid was a spleef map for Halo 1. It's kind of the same concept, but like it's funny that I made that and then I made it again as an adult in a completely different context, you know? Dono wall? What do you mean? I don't think there isn't one for anything I do. Yeah, that plan is to do a video where I review them. Some of the mods I made when I was a kid are fucking terrible. Ansel River, man. Maybe I need to go this way. I'm trying to figure out how to get to where I'm going. I don't know how. How does one learn to make mods? Practice, just like with anything else. You're never good at something unless you practice it. The best place to start is a game that's easy to mod, like Skyrim. I would say like on my tier list of modding, Skyrim is like an A tier easy. Halo's like a C tier medium. Dark Souls is a fucking F tier, impossibly hard. Dropped by a rune bear. Oh no! Really? Is that true? Oh no! I gotta go kill the rune bear, and by that I mean I'm gonna get killed by the rune bear. All right, off to deep root deaths we go. You did start with Dark Souls 1. You chose poorly. Generally speaking, most of the difficulty comes from a lack of resource, though. Documentation is the key to modding. The more information you have to work with, the easier things get. Like, just flat out, always. It's why modding a game like Skyrim is easy, because there are 1 million billion tutorials out there. Fuck, even Wilberger put out a video recently where he just talked about modding Oblivion and like how he does stuff. Like, that's accessible. You can learn to mod Oblivion even if you're not technically minded, and you know that's a good thing. I like that. But if you want to learn how to mod Dark Souls, you better have like a degree in computer science or something, because you're gonna have a good fucking time with that Japanese ass game. Mods versus game development. Mods are usually fans. The reason I want to mod Halo is because I love Halo. The reason I want to mod Dark Souls is because I love Dark Souls. Original game development is hard because, honest to God, it's hard to get people's attention. I made a game a long time ago. It was a cute little multiplayer game, real simple, like the kind of game you can learn to play in 10 seconds, and it's pretty fun. But like, not many people stayed around for it. Like, it had its moment, and then it was done, and that was kind of it. There's still people who play it to this day. Like, they have a little Discord, and I appreciate that they like the game. But yeah, most people are going to move on to the new shiny thing, or stick with what other games they like. It's hard to get people to pick up a new game with like no connection to it, you know. So I see why original game development is hard, and you know, yeah. Also really time consuming. Making a mod, you have a basis to work off of. It certainly is easier. Yeah, the Cube game. Basically like a platformer game with like geometry characters, and you just bash each other off cliffs and stuff. Where's that rune bear at? He's like around here somewhere, I think. He's somewhere around here. Satisfied? Yeah, no, I was satisfied with it. I was a little like sad about it, like not doing super well. I remember that, but no, I think it was a fairly good game overall. Especially after the patch, when I added the thing I wanted to add to it, the thing that was missing was the sports ball mode. Sports ball is the best game mode ever, and the game was a lot better after I added that. I can't believe I didn't put that in the original release. It was so much fun. It's like one of those things that was in the notes that I was supposed to do that I never got around to until like a year later. There's a hole behind the waterfall. Thank you. Okay, fucking no horses there apparently. Oh, I screwed myself. Nice. Nice. Sports ball? Probably not possible. I'll be completely honest here. Cursed Halo 3 will probably be single player only to start, and I might do a multiplayer later. Doing both is far too much work. I'm gonna do one at a time. I learned my lesson about that. It's too time consuming to try and do both. It also means I can make a better experience if I just focus on one half. I am not seeing this secret waterfall place. You passed by the hole? Oh, for fuck's sake, where is it? Me not see thing. Where thing? behind some trees. How hidden is this? Jeez. What is this gaslighting? Maximum gaslight. Oh, there it is. Oh my gosh. Let's go. I'm gonna die. Oh, jeez. Come on. Torrent, just be alive. I beg of you. I beg of you. Let's use a rune art. It's been a little bit since I used rune art. Well, I mean, it's hard to see. Don't be mean to me. Well, can't get that apparently. I don't know what's up with that shit. Oof. Nice hitboxes. You running away? Get back here. Yeah, not too bad. We did it. We murdered, and now I can be resistant to thingies that will kill me. That was a long journey to get one simple item. Look at all that death resistance I have now. Opinion of the red DLC. I don't think I fought that, actually. That's hilarious. They added another one. The game definitely needed more of those. Game super duper needed more of those. So good. I think it's like around here somewhere is the place. Seems about right. The multiplayer pirate mod could have worked if the scope or premise was altered or the desync issue was impossible. Oh, yeah, fuck no. I could definitely release a version that doesn't have the big boats but only has small boats. That's totally doable. But I don't think it'll be a very good map. The whole map was designed around the big boats, so taking out the big boats is just gonna make the whole map feel kind of. But I'll probably release a version. That's a good idea. I might add that to the map pack. Yeah, that's a good idea. I might add just a version that's just regular multiplayer, with boat hogs and boat ghosts and stuff, and nothing else. That's probably fine. Make a boat scorpion. What would that be called? Alright, we're gonna use some more of... Oh. Ow. Thank you. Boasts. But no, I do wish we could have fixed that. That's one of those things where, once again, give MCC developers more money. Let them make cool stuff, because... if they fixed that, you could make crazy stuff in Halo 3. Like, you could have the most insane shit in that game. But as it stands, the maximum size for a vehicle in Halo 3 multiplayer is basically the size of the elephant. Which is, I mean, the elephant's not small, but it could be bigger. I could have like elephants that float. That would work. That's at least like mostly functional. All right, let's do this. Ow, jeez. Oh, come on. You know what? I'm actually gonna try that again. That was such a bad start. Oh, I wanna redo that. That was the worst possible start for that fight. Unreal Engine new names biomes. Oh, the Halo news. I don't really want Halo on the. Oh yeah, I forgot you can't. This is the only boss you can't save and quit out of. Ow. Ow, come on, stop! You are such a dick. Yeah, I know. You really want to kill me. I get it. No, Halo, I think Halo Unreal Engine kind of sucks, to be honest. I think it's just going to feel like an Unreal Engine game. It's just going to feel like a mod. Like, it's going to feel like someone ported Halo to the Unreal Engine. It's not going to feel like a Halo game. It's not in the Blam Engine, dude. Blam Engine has a real game feel to it. Oh, God. I haven't played Halo Infinite, no ideas. Save quitted out of a grab attack. I know, I'm a scumbag. I love doing it. Listen, if they don't want me to save and quit, they should take it. They should patch it out. Miyazaki's just like, listen, save and quit is an integral part of the game design of Elden Ring. It cannot be removed. Look beaten up. Oh yeah, no. From last Wednesday, I took a nasty hit to the face during sparring. It was an accident. It was not intentional, but it did fucking hurt. Like, it was not a good time. I'm totally fine. It was just like, it just busted my nose and, you know, gave me some bruises, but that was about it. All right. Please stop shooting at me, good sir. Would appreciate that. Yeah, I honestly don't think a working pause function is a bad idea. Kind of agree with you. It's kind of funny that you can't reasonably block some of these attacks just because they happen to be over the top of your head and you can't tell where they are properly. Isn't that kind of goofy? It's kind of goofy. Goofy ad attacks. Alright, we gotta deal with this phase now, which means running around because I gotta just get away from it so it doesn't kill me. Cool. Nope. Nope. We're not doing that. Okay, change phases again. Ow. At least he can't frostbite me while I'm already frostbitten. Even though he's going to try. Oh God. Ah! Lightning! Pepsi, save me! Oh, we're so done! Pepsi, finish him! Finish him! Come on, Pepsi, do it! Send him to Brazil! You got this! We love Pepsi. He's the best. Good job, my brother, my child. The best summon in the game. Anyone who says otherwise is just gaslighting you. Anyways, sorry I wasn't reading chat for the whole fight, because that was a long-ass fight. Okay. Yeah, I never played Halo Infinite. I don't think I would have hated it, but I just didn't really have a whole lot of interest in it personally. IRL Dark Souls training? Yes. That's more or less what Heba is. So what do I get for that? Just like good boy points? Did I get like, do I get chicken nuggies for that? I don't really know. I'm not really sure. Can I just jump down here? Oh, I can. Okay, so it just lets me go this way. Alright, cool. Neat. What's up, gamer? What's up with you? What's up? Yeah, no problem. Thanks. Glad you guys like it. That mod, seriously, I'm glad it got finished because it took so fucking... It was a long time coming. It sat around, kind of half-developed for so long. I'm glad it finally graced the gamers so that they could game it. Vertigus Discus. What is this? Raises defense with higher... Tank build? How good? Okay, how good? How good is it? I'm curious. How tanky can you get? Is it dumb? Because I like when the tankiness gets dumb. Fat roll and talisman. Boop. Pepsi will return in Avengers Endgame. Or not, I don't know. Making them cosplays. I'm getting lost in the DLC even further than I already was lost in the DLC, so we're like double lost at this point. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know where I am. All I know is I must kill bosses. That is the Elden Ring way. I'm still curious how I get down there. Like, unless I've already been down there. I don't even know. I might have already been down there. It's kind of hard to tell. It's very green. You can get so tanky. Oh, that sounds awesome. Honestly, kind of tempted to go full tank now. Just respec and just become the tank. But I'm sort of liking the Pepperman build. Like, as ridiculous as this build is, kind of enjoying it. So I may stick with this. It does look like there's nothing here. Am I done with this area? Are we done? I feel like there's jack shit here, and I just gotta leave. I'm so close to whatever this is, but I can't seem to find it. All hits, no Estus. Okay, so it's that good. Got it. How does one, like, get down into this place and get this thing? Elden Ring DLC is very good. It's really, really hard, so I recommend bringing in your A game into it. But it is very well designed, aside from a few minor things that are just like Miyazaki moments. I would say just on the whole, it's definitely worth it. Got it a little close there. Yeah, where the fuck do I go? Ah, where do I go? This is the thing I don't like about the DLC. Where do I fucking go? What do you want from me? I'm so confused. I've been all over this area. I cannot find a way out. Haven't even been up there. I guess we could try to head that way. I don't even know how to get there. Or there. Fuck. This fucking DLC, dude. Don't want to get there either. I guess we could go explore this area real quick. That is something I could do. Admittedly, my closest race is really not in an amazing spot. Try north of Moon Runes. Morth Runes, sorry. Morth Runes. I'll try to find that. Morth Runes, Bonnie Village. I think I've done this. Like, all the Morth Rune stuff I've done, I think. I've already gone, like, into the water area and down that way. So that I think I've done. I've done Shadowkeep, like, 5 times. I don't want to do it anymore. It's the other way. Yeah, this way. I want to get down there. There's a whole lot of I want to go down here, but I can't find any way down or up. There's a lot of that in this game. Yeah, I busted my nose in HEMA. It was very dumb, and it was definitely my fault. Pro tip, if you're gonna grapple someone, and you don't know how to grapple, try grappling someone who also doesn't know how to grapple, so you both don't know how to grapple. So then you just hit each other's head in the face, and then you're like, oh no, now my nose is fucked. Wonderful. It's not bad though. Like I said, it's one of those things that was very painful, but didn't like hurt me in any like serious way, you know. Dryleaf Dane? No, I have not. I haven't really fought a whole lot of people, to be honest. The major bosses we've killed are Bale, Mesmer, and the Madness guy. Something, dude boy. I can just actually I can just show you because I have all the souls. These are the dudes I've killed. Oh yeah, I remember this guy. He was funny. And then fucking Rolana, my least favorite. Rolana trying to make me crazy. Rolana would absolutely gaslight you. She'd be like, my attacks actually don't deal that much damage. You are just playing badly. She would totally gaslight me. She's that kind of boss. Fight Dane. I don't know where he is. He's just like, the problem with the DLC is I don't know where anything is. I can't fucking find anything. People are like, oh, have you fought the sexy Moonblaster 10,000? I'm like, where the fuck is that? And they're like, oh, it's north of east. You know, it's south of the northern area. You know, it's in the Coombe pocket. deep within the cave of wonder. And you have to go through, you have to activate the 5 fires of domination. And there's lightning people that shoot lightning at you, too. Remember to dodge that. Oh, that's a death. Okay, we're not going that way. Drop down here. He's in Morth. Hog Rida. For full armored combat worldwide. Okay, so is that like... Is that Boo Hurt? I've heard of Boo Hurt. Not a fan. Not being able to thrust is silly. You don't have that many bosses left? Well, that's interesting. It seems like I have a lot of bosses left because people are always telling me about bosses that I can't find. But, yeah, I'm pretty fucking lost at the moment. I'm gonna go do this thing, and I'm probably gonna call it a night after that. I'm starving right now. But, no, we do, at our school, we do some armored combat. We do armor counts, which is just, it's like it's self-calling. The rules are basically like, if you get hit with a spear, and you have, like, mail or a plate, it doesn't count. But if you hit someone with a spear in the mail and you drive it, like, to the point where they have to step back on it, that counts. Boo Hurt is like 2 people with sticks smashing each other in the head till one of them goes unconscious, from my understanding. It's like armor doesn't count, and also concussions do count, is what it is. The problem with armor counts is it's not very fun to watch because it's very technical and it's very precise. Boo Hurt is fun to watch for people who don't know anything about it because people smash each other with sticks until they fall over. That's what people want to see. Personally, I do like armored combat, but only in the context of armor counting. One thing that sucks about armor, though, is you can't do a lot of techniques in armor properly. I found that you're so restricted on your movement when you're in, like, heavy that, like, you can barely even get your hands into, like, high guard, let alone, like, do things from high guard. And it's not even like you want to. High guard doesn't really get you anything in armor usually, because most cuts from high are going to just hit a helmet or a shoulder, which is not going to do anything. You know, I guess with Spear it's different. Spear is very, very manageable in armor, but, yeah. Can you get jiggy? No, so I would say, moving in armor isn't that bad. The problem is, like, when you have, like, metal gauntlets on, trying to switch your grip on your longsword is a lot more fumbly. I find that I'm, like, my dexterity, I lose dexterity in the hands. My feet, not so much. I can still make all the moves I would normally make in armor for the most part. My lunges are probably more conservative just because, you know, I don't want to over-stress because of the extra weight. But, like, yeah, it's certainly a different style of fighting. Most of what I do is boss fighting, or unarmored fighting, effectively. But I do a little bit. I do like armor. It's fun. It's heavy, too. Alright, time to make out with the Venus. I did it. Venus has been touched. Nice. I can't warp out of here? Why? Why no warpy? Warpless ass behavior. Thank you. Oh. Whew. Alright, wrapping this up. We're gonna go turn in this quest to do that does something. Check out the Edge Lady. So she's not an Edge Lord, she's an Edge Lady. Treat her with respect. Tip your fedoras, chat. Or she'll come to you in the night and realistic, hyper-realistic blood you. Thank you. So now I need to go here, but I don't know how to get. I don't know how to get to this area. So I think that's where this. That's where that ends. We killed a boss. I don't know. Edgeless. All right. Well, 2-hour stream, not bad. Sorry it wasn't longer. I promised to try and keep on top of things. I apologize for missing the last 2 streams. We will keep up the streamination. Yeah. Progress is being made in Elden Ring. Next time on the stream, I'm going to be even more lost, though, because I have no idea where to go anymore. I've done everything that I can actually figure out. Have a good night, guys. See you later.